Good evening, YouTube. I'm Zachary Fowler, and we are live. This is day 12. We are day 12 of the 30-day Survival Challenge Maine Lockdown. This will be a live stream. If you don't like the live streams when you come along this in the playlist of the 30-day Survival Challenge, just click that little link up there or over here right now and skip ahead to the next normal regular episode. Today, we're talking about the giveaway for watching the 30-day Survival Challenge Maine Lockdown, and then we'll do a Q&A. So let me give you my spiel, how you can win $1,000. You can't win $1,000. That's a gimmick. Not a full gimmick. I put up a community post, and you guys did a survey and said that you would rather have a $50 giveaway to 20 people versus $1,000 to one person. So if you watch every episode of the 30-day Survival Challenge Maine Lockdown series, and then comment of any sort of comment in those videos, you'll have a chance at winning the $50 gift certificate to either your choice, my website, or Amazon Prime. And we will, instead of like last time, instead of sending you a bunch of stuff and it takes weeks later, you'll be able to have 2 weeks to redeem and, message us and say that you were one of the people picked in the live stream, which will be immediately after the 30-day Survival Challenge is over. We'll do every single episode of this 30-day Survival Challenge, and then boom, the day of the live stream. No big delay this time. Nothing weird. We're going to do it right here at my desk, just like we're doing these live streams. Day 31 will be like, boom, closing remarks and giving away $1,000, $50 to 20 different people. So all you have to do to enter, once again, is to comment, watch every episode, like it, make sure you're subscribed, and comment in every episode. I'm watching every episode, or any comment whatsoever to have wow, now that I tried to fix it, I can't say eligible to be eligible to win one of the $50 prizes of either an Amazon gift card, which will send right to your email, and you'll be able to use it right there on Amazon, or $50 gift card to my website, FowlersMakeryMischief.com, where you can get the slingshot, survival gear, and all that stuff you see me use in the videos. As well as, there's a Wooded Beardsman page and an Ovens page. So now that we got that out of the way, I think that pretty much covers it. So unless you're just showing up, then you're going to want to either check out the link in the description below after, or check out the link in the description below if you're sick of this live stream already, and skip to the next regular episode if you're watching this in the replay, like I said at the beginning. So, my orange hat, I have not been wearing my orange hat lately, if you haven't noticed. There's a problem with it. It's right here, I'll show you. My original orange hat, I knit myself, and the problem is it's not fitting. It's shrunk so many times over the years a little bit that it's becoming more and more of a beanie, and I don't find it nearly as comfortable as it once was before because it's so shrunk that it keeps doing like this. So I keep seeing myself when I'm editing in the videos, and I try not to be like self-conscious about it, but it's like sticking up or weird things like this, and I'm like, what in the world? Looks, so it's been bugging me. I know what yarn to get, and I can knit the exact same thing again. It's just fish. That reminds me, make sure you join me on Fish Brain and get the paid app. If you like to fish, get the paid app because it's so awesome to be able to like scroll through, see where these fish were caught, and be able to like locate a fish that you're looking for and target a species instead of just going out your same old pond and like maybe getting the same thing, but maybe it's a little bit bigger. Try targeting some new things and going somewhere else. Of course, don't go too far because you might get in trouble these days, but I don't know when the Hornet slingshots will be back in. The guy who makes them is kind of just like falling off the face of the earth as far as like, I don't know, just stopped trying at life kind of thing. And which one do you use the most? I use my Sparrow the most that I used in the East Coast Slingshot Tournament once. The ones I carved, the one that is being turned into a production slingshot as we speak and would be done already if it wasn't for the conditions and things that are going on in our world. And on that note, thank you very much, essential services people, medical people and police officers, everybody that's out there still doing their job, keeping the power on, keeping the water running, doing all that important stuff, working at the grocery store, and keeping the world going. Oh, we moved out of the property after winning $500,000 on Alone Season 3. I was like, I wanted to build up there. But Jamie was fried, and she didn't want to live in the woods anymore. I'd sold all the animals while I was gone. And there's a lot more to it that isn't anything to do with me. But and when we started looking, I liked the idea of having the land up there to go and play on, and having a townhouse, because I had already decided before I even got my money, after I won, I had to wait like 6 months before the show started airing. So I was like, I already decided I was going to do YouTube for a career and leave building boats and be full-time filming myself. I had picked out my cameras. I was ready to go. As soon as I got my winnings after the show ended, I was like, boom, I spent it on that. So I knew that I wanted somewhere that I'd have internet and a townhouse for the kids to be able to walk around town and visit friends, do stuff like that, and also be able to go out into the woods and have a place there. And so it wasn't Jamie or anything. It was all of us that decided this. We found this place, and I was just like, I was in love with it. I think this is such a cool house. It's so much fun. It needs a lot of work. I'm just glad I haven't fallen through the floor yet, like Money Pit there. It really, and I've just been investing everything and doing everything to continue to make more videos until I can. Then once that's investment's ready that I've been saving, I will do like a crazy remodeling on the house, and hopefully we could do some fun stuff. Like I want to put like a ship sticking out of one side of the house and then out the other side of the barn. And but we got some repairs to do first. If you've seen a couple of the videos where the drone flies over the house, I need a new roof right now. And I hesitate to do it because it's gonna need soffits, and that's gonna mean rafter ends, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. So today I tried to shoot, and I'm thinking about selling the land because as much as I love it up there, I'd want kind of something different. The resources there are pretty slim. You got to pack in everything with you, and there's no pond. There's no, unless I bought the front piece of property that went, so I had the stream and all this other stuff that went along with it. I don't know. I'd really like a little place on a lake, even if it was like 1/10 of an acre, just somewhere to put a teepee or a yurt and a fire pit area to go down and go out paddling, and the kids go swimming. If you are showing up to the premieres, make sure you go back after and leave a regular comment so that we don't miss you and stuff. We don't want you to come to the premiere every single day and be super dedicated to it. And if there is any question about it, and we're seeing it pop up in all the videos except for one, we'll check those live comments too. But it's a pain in the neck to have to do all that checking just to make sure everybody's commented everyone. So it would be really helpful to us to be sure that you comment in the regular comment section. I'm watching every episode, or any comment to that effect, subscribed, and because we can check that, and give us a good thumbs up for each video, and that enters you to win the $50. One of the $50, 20 people will be picked. I mean, heck, the way the randomizer is, you could possibly be picked twice, because we're going to use picking different videos with the ball thing, and then go in and use the randomizer to pick people's names. And if you've commented in every video, there is a chance that you could win $50 twice. It's pretty darn slim that the randomizer would pick you twice, but about 30-day survival challenge on an island. I would love to do 30-day survival challenge on an island. Right now, I want to do South Africa, Siberia, Russian Siberia, and Mongolia, and Australia, and Florida. Some of those might just be, 1 week ones, especially if I get a chance to go to Siberia. Maybe I'll just go do like, a number of days and not be a 30-day survival challenge and then come back, I don't know, a couple of years and do a full-on one. It's just so hard and so much work to put together and stuff. We came so close to failing the 30-day survival challenge with Greg Hovins, not because we weren't surviving, but because the solar panels and all that stuff died. Now I have energy and the energy solar panel, and I know I'm secure, and I could totally have that set up and be able to keep all my cameras charged and all my gear running for the whole time. I can even link in a bigger battery pack and more solar panels if I'm going to somewhere more rain oriented. I know that I'd be able to bring that kind of a setup with me and be off in the bush and have like a little tent for managing my SD cards, because that's what it takes. So maybe someday in the future will be even better. I'd be able to bring a third person along with me, and their job would just be to, maintain my footage and maintain my batteries and just hand me new batteries. It would save me so much work. Neck knife is really cool, but it's expensive. Is that because it's a small production? Yes, it's because it's small production, and it's not, it's all like handmade, kind of thing, and machined, and it's like, it's really high end. I don't know, maybe I could get that down someday price, but it's also, there's a lot of it's really good quality. It's a really solid knife. There's a lot of stuff out there that's sold for, more than that isn't worth half of what that little neck knife is. That thing is so solid. It seems tiny, but at the same time, I carved all those chess pieces with it very easily. It was very comfortably fit in my hand. It was definitely the right tool for the job, and I don't know, I can't imagine many more carving knives that I could have used. Even a straight carving knife would have worked necessarily all that much better than that. It was like, tool company. Just like anything else, all of my tools work with each other, so I'll be a lifelong Grim card carrier, and a lifelong, Swiss Army knife guy, a lifelong Wazoo fire starting necklace, and Wazoo gadgets, always having my belt on, so I have my slingshot ammo in there and a full survival kit, of smaller stuff. Go prepared survival, little kits that I'll have in with my stuff. Things like that. So they all work with each other, and none of them are just one over the other that I would pick. Check out Uncut Angling's 39 Hours. If you like fishing, it's such a fun series. It's so underrated. It's like, they're trying to earn their stripes to get those views, and they deserve, I think, millions of views for that. It's the most entertaining series as far as fishing. If you like fishing, it's like straight up just fishing adventure where they're, competing against each other to get the most fish of the largest size of each species that they can lock down for a point. And so it's pretty cool. So, and they're spending 39 hours trying to do that and see who wins. So it's such a cool. So I want to do like a trivia video, maybe a little competition between me and the Wooded Beardsmen, see if we get Ace involved or something like that. And we'll all post our own videos to it of what we managed to accomplish in 39 hours for all the different species that you can log over 10 inches long. So that's where Fishbane will come into it. I'll be using that for the whole thing. Like, find the lakes. All right, this one's definitely got big perch in it. Boom, boom, boom. Get over there. Get my 10-inch perch. Catch a chain pickerel. Boom, I got that locked down. And, catch a bass and get the biggest bass. And move on to the next lake. Try to get a big lake trout. Try to get a big brook trout, big rainbow trout. It's like you log all your catches, and then at the end, when we post our videos, we'll find out who the winner is or something fun like that. And big shout out for Uncut Angling. I love watching their stuff. He makes the most beautiful fishing videos, and it's not even just about fishing. So even if you don't like fishing videos or fishing necessarily, it's like he does such a good adventure of the whole thing. It could be very entertaining, and you'll probably get like sucked into wanting to go fishing from watching his videos. It's just so nice to, even like when I'm trying to move from one fishing spot to the next, I'm like, I gotta push through a bunch of brush. I'm like, zoop, tighten it up, walk through all the brush, casting back at it, telescoping rod for the win. Call winners. You know what I wish they would do? Because they don't want Naked and Afraid people to be on there, but imagine if they did a not so naked but very alone season where they did all Naked and Afraiders. Like EJ Snyder and I were talking the other day from Naked and Afraid, and if they had all the like Naked and Afraid all-stars on for a season, to see how well these guys who do 21 or even, what was the longer one? 40-something days naked, surviving, and then do all so well. And, like, how cool of an episodes would that be, I think. And I'll do a fan thing when I hit 1 million subs. So maybe next year. I'm hoping to hit 1 million by Christmas. I'm fried. I'm done. I've had about as much as I can. An hour and a half long. The littles are looking for me. Hi, honey. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Come here. Right there. Say thanks for watching. Fowler out.
Fowler out.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I gotta... Oh, I need my mouse over here so I can do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next regular episode.